and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, happy to be your host for the next half hour as we take a look at Thursday's races. Run here on a beautiful day today, a nice clear day, no humidity, nice temperatures, and excellent racing conditions. Had a fast main track, and the turf course for our 3 turf races was listed as firm. So later on, we'll see how Bungey's first pick of the year went. He called me on the phone tonight, Bungey did, to tell me he didn't like anything for tomorrow. So no pick for Saturday for Bungey tonight. All right, I do want to make an announcement. Last night at 11 o'clock, when this show came on, the basketball game was right down to crunch time, about 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. The lead was seesawing. The Phillies were in a battle into the 9th inning with the Cubs, and here comes this replay show on. And now you can have action on the baseball game, you can action on the basketball game, and you have action at the track. So what to do? You didn't know what to watch with 3 things on at once. Well, I've got a solution. You can now go to youtube.com/Delaware Park Racing, and you can watch the replay show whenever you want. You could put it on probably before the Phillies game even got started at 7:30 or so. So there's an option for you. You don't have to worry about having the games on and the racing on and what to watch and switching back and forth. So there you go. Try it out. It's where on the YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Delaware Park Racing, and you can watch the replay show as well as a lot of other stuff here from Delaware Park. So there you go. And for those of you that don't no longer have Comcast, you can watch it there. Or those that don't live in Newcastle County and live out of state, you can watch the replay show on youtube.com/Delaware Park. All right, as I said, it was a beautiful day. We had a fast track and a firm turf for our races today. So let's get underway by showing you the field for race number 1. And there they are. There were 7 of them to go in here. The 4 to 5 favorite was California Cotton. The distance, 1.70 miles. And one of the best announcers in the business, John Kern, ready to call. Here they go.
And they're off. Between horses, La Luvia goes for that lead. Patipa's toward the inside. All Good Times in with the rail, Andrea's Hope. La Luvia has the advantage into that first turn. Andrea's Hope has the rail. Between horses, All Good Times. Patipa's moving up on the outside of that one. Then comes Gia Alexa. California Cotton has been caught 3 wide around that bend, and the trailer is shopping for silver. La Luvia sprints clear the field, opens up about 3 lengths as they make their way, maybe 4, opening up maybe 5 now. La Luvia in front by about 5 as they straighten away opening quarter in 23 and 2. Toward the inside, that's Andrea's Hope second, Patipa alongside in third. Then a half length further back, All Good Times moves up with the rail. Next in line, that's California Cotton, followed by Gia Alexa, and Shopping for Silver's at the back. La Luvia continues to open up, 8 or 9 lengths on the field as they pass the half-mile marker, the opening half in 46 and 3. And long shot La Luvia, 22 to 1, is trying to clear this field away, has about a 9-length lead as they make their way into the turn. All Good Times chasing in second, followed by Andrea's Hope, Patipa, then comes California Chrome. They have their work cut out right now. Next in line, Gia Alexa dropping back and Shopping for Silver. Around the bend, La Luvia to catch. All Good Times now cutting the margin. Still 5 more to Patipa. Then comes Andrea's Hope and California Cotton as they head for home. The lead is diminishing as All Good Times is ranging up on the outside of La Luvia. And All Good Times now powers to the front, goes right on by. La Luvia now trying to hold on to second, followed by California Cotton. And on the outside, a late rally from Shopping for Silver. But it's all Good Times, and Kai Barcoa to take the opener by 7 lengths. La Luvia barely hangs on a second over California.
Big margin of victory there for the 2. All Good Times does it for Goa with Koa. Kay Barkoa off to a great start here this meet. Elizabeth Brand, the trainer for Porter Racing Stable, LLC. They've been winning races at this track for a long time. 1920, 740, 340. La Lluvia with Solis, $26, $8. The favorite California Cotton with Rosado, $210. Exacta 318.40. The try 1,166.40. Super with the 7, 2,207.70. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. You know, in Delaware, we don't really have a breeding program, but we do have it if you stable your horse before the horse turns 1 year old in Delaware for 90 days. That makes them a Delaware certified, and they get extra purse money if they get some of the purse. So it's a good program. It's a win-win. You can have a horse bred in Maryland, but Delaware certified, and it gets the best of both worlds. So it's something that all horsemen should look into, getting their horses Delaware certified. And as you see, almost every night, we have a Delaware certified winner. All right, on we go to race number 2 on the Thursday card. Only had 8 races tonight, so we don't have to rush through everything. Scratch the 6 swing stage. So 5 of them to go. The big favorite was My Boy Lenny. Here's John.
And they're off. My Boy Lenny breaks well, goes right for that lead. Jiffy Josh toward the outside, Sparkle toward the inside, heads apart in second and third. Next in line, that's Cash Exchange, and Broad Expanse is your trailer as they move down the backstretch. My Boy Lenny, going comfortable in the front end, leads it by almost 2 lengths over Sparkle, chasing second. Same gap now to Cash Exchange third. Likewise for Jiffy Josh in fourth, a gap of about 4 lengths further back to Broad Expanse as they make their way to the turn. Opening quarter 22-1, and it's My Boy Lenny showing the way, still by about 1.25 lengths now. Sparkle continues to chase in second, edging a bit closer, than a gap of over 2 lengths now. Cash Exchange under a drive with Jiffy Josh right alongside, and Broad Expanse continues at the back. My Boy Lenny now being set down and opens up. My Boy Lenny cuts the half, 45-1, and is beginning to open up 2.5 lengths on Sparkle, who continues to chase gamely. Now angles to the inside with a furlong to go. It's My Boy Lenny, living up to his debut, which was a romp at Tampa. Wins this one going away by 4. Sparkle a good second, followed by Cash Exchange third. Running time 109-1.
My Boy Lenny, impressive win here as the big favorite. Made sense to bet on Centeno, Daniel Centeno. For Gerald Bennett, good to have Jerry Bennett back here at Delaware Park after a year absence. And the owner, J.J. Brevin Stable, LLC. 260, 210, 210. Sparkle with Pino, 260, 210. Cash Exchange with Vargas, 210. Exacta, 560. Nobody got rich on this race. Well, maybe if you bet a couple thousand. The try, $6.80. Nobody got rich on this race. Well, maybe if you bet a couple thousand. The double didn't pay badly, 53.20, and nobody hit the super because there wasn't one. So you got a refund on that. To the third we go. Scratch the 5. This is on the turf now, and it's about 5 furlongs on the turf. The turf is firm today. The about means with the rails are out 25 feet from their original position, so that means it's at the about distance. Now the only scratch in here was the one entered for the main track only, Can't Catch Me Now. And there you see the favorite was Cheek, coming down from New York for Christophe Clement.
Fear the Falcon, we're about set. And they're off. Silent Tail got away maybe a step slowly. to the inside. Roman Officer speeds out of there quickly to the front. Up on the outside, there goes Teak challenging in second, followed by Verst to the inside. Piper Hill between horses. Racy up on the far outside. Fear the Falcon. Then comes Ultra Flame, and Silent Tail is at the back. As they speed into the bend, Roman Officer leads it by about a half. Teak is right there, going well in second, it appears. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back. Racy in between horses, moving up now into third, followed by Piper Hill. Verst is dropped back. Ultra Flame moves up on the inside. Fear the Falcon and Silent Tail. Round the bend, Roman Officer clears off by a length and a half over the favorite Teak. Up on the outside, Racy trying to kick it in toward the inside. It's Piper Hill as they turn for home with Roman Officer to catch. Teak is trying to hang in there in second. Far outside, Ultra Flame kicking in. Piper Hill toward the inside. It's Roman Officer shortening stride just a bit. Between horses, Piper Hill. Here comes Ultra Flame and Racy. Ultra Flame and between horses, Piper Hill. Ultra Flame, Piper Hill to the wire. Piper Hill may have edged out.
You gotta love those turf finishes, huh? Very exciting finish, and it's even better if you've got it. And the winner was Piper Hill, who's by Emperor Tiberius. Who's that? Well, that's a sire who's by Stormcat, so handling the turf, not a problem. Wes Hamilton, who's been tearing them up down at Laurel and Pimlico, gets a win here at Delaware Park. For Dale Capuano, who's been shipping in here and doing well for a lot of years, UCVG Stable, the owner, 2220, 980 and 580. Ultra Flame also traces back to Northern Dancer. Andrew Wolfson aboard, 764.20. By the way, there was 2 objections and an inquiry in there, but they kept that as is, the finish. And Racy was third with Cedeno, 1180. Exacta 137.80. The try, 1,475.80. The double 25.60. Pick 3, the first one of the day, 266 even. And a healthy superfecta with the 3 getting fourth, 3,238 even. Fourth race next, back to the main track. And a short field. The 5 was scratched, so that left 5. And another big, heavy favorite in here, 1-5 on Homer Haps.
And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. We've got 4 across the track into that first furlong. El Mito toward the inside. Homer Haps is there. British Field's being hustled from the far outside. That's a 3-way duel into that first turn. Could prove taxing on that trail as they race around the clubhouse turn. Settling behind them nicely. That's Lithium Z, and the trailer is Diamond Jr. El Mayito won that battle, but had to fight hard to earn it. El Mayito leads it by 2. The favorite Homer Haps now settles in a second, is quickly dropping back. British Field was spent after the first 1/8 of a mile. Opening quarter goes in 22 and 3. Taxing it was. El Mayito by 3 parts over Homer Haps. It's about 3.5 lengths further back. On the inside, that's Lithium Z. Up on the outside, it is moving up Diamond Jr. And now British Fields has dropped back to last. They've got a half mile to go. Opening half goes in 46 and 3. And the favorites have been going at it. Let's see how far they can carry it. On the outside, Homer Haps. On the inside, El Mayito. El Mayito now dropping back. Moving up, that's Diamond Jr. into third. They quickly spread out single file. Next in line, Lithium Z has flattened out, and the trailer is British Fields. And now Homer Haps has put away the rest of the field, and Homer Haps is in control. They've gone the 6 furlongs in 12 and 2, and Homer Haps looking good from here. Nobody has much of a kick left as they turn for home. Homer Haps in command by 9 or 10. On the inside, El Mayito trying to hang on to second. On the outside, Diamond Jr. That's about the race, but it's all for place. With a 16th to go, Homer Haps can coast home from here. Homer Haps and J.D. Acosta in front by, maybe a baker's dozen. Wins it easy.
This could be the biggest winningest margin of the year. Look at that. There comes the second horse. Homer Haps, a romping winner here as the big favorite for J.D. Acosta. Scott Lake had that one ready to go for Momentum Stud. 260, 210, 210. Diamond Jr. with Cedeno, 420, 220. El Mayito with Mara, 210. Exacta 1380, the try 2920, the double 3440, the pick 3 2310, and the pick 4 426.70. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. That's 2 for today. Let's go back to the grass, shall we? Fifth race at about 1 mile and 70 yards. That race starts, we have a chute that cuts into the middle of the infield. This race starts about halfway up the chute and then onto the main turf course, which is 7 furlongs in circumference. The only scratches were the also eligibles, 12, 13, and 14. And looking at the favorite, we see it was More Than Teddy breaking from the outside at 2-1. Here is John Curran with the call.
And they're off. To the inside, Gilgamesh away well. Secret Cape now taken in hand. Up on the outside, it's Dilutum quickly to vie for that lead. Kalasaja King is also right there as they pass the finish line the first time with Gilgamesh on the inside. And Dilutum now taking well in hand on the outside, racing second. Secret Cape has moved nicely into that third spot, followed by Kalasaja King. Then we have 3 across the track. Optical Illusion, Ebulance, and getting the worst of it, More Than Teddy on the outside. With the rail, that's Watch Captain, followed by Recliner. Then comes Cherry Island, and Duh is at the back. Opening quarter in 24 seconds flat as they reach the backstretch. Gilgamesh by 3 parts over Dilutum. Secret Cape is still right there toward the inside in third. A length and a half further back to Kalasaja King racing in fourth. Down toward the inside, it's Optical Illusion, followed by Ebulance. Up there still 3 wide, it's More Than Teddy. Watch Captain going along next in line, followed by Recliner. Then 4 lengths further back to Cherry Island and Da. They've got a half mile to go, opening half in 48 and 4. It's Gilgamesh and Dilutum still 1-2 as they race into the turn. Secret Cape is still right there, but has dropped back just a bit as Optical Illusion has moved forwardly in the third. Kalasaja King moves up on the outside. Watch Captain looking to ride that rail, and followed by More Than Teddy, who's had the worst of it all the way around. Ebulance has dropped back. It's Dilutum on the outside and Gilgamesh on the inside as they turn for home. Sounds like an old act. The 6 win in 1, 13 and 3. Gilgamesh on the outside of Dilutum. On the inside, it's head and head down the lane, followed by Optical Illusion trying to close on the top 2. Gilgamesh toward the inside. Dilutum still trying to go by on the outside. Gilgamesh and Dilutum. Gilgamesh, Dilutum, and Optical Illusion's going to run third. It's a photo for the winner. Looks like Dilutum on the outside and Gilgamesh.
Another close finish on the turf, and getting it was the 10, Dilutum. Goa with Koa. K-Bar Koa's second win on the card. As I said, he's riding hot. Baltazar Galvin, the trainer, for 6 Sandbagger Stables. 1340, 660, 440. Giggly Mesh with Suarez, 620, 480. Optical Illusion with Sheldon Russell, 620. Exacta 80, 480. The Try, 6, 2780. The 410 Double, 1940. The Pick 3, 128.90. And the Super with the 7, another good one, for $1, 2,798.90. Of course, you can bet Superfectas for a dime. On to the 6th race of the 8-race card. And here's the field of 8 to go 6 furlongs in this one. And the favorite was a technicality horse, Crystal Pier with Cintron, 8-5. Let's see what happens.
We're set. And they're off. We got about 6 of them across the track. Foxy Joxy to the front, Magnificent Mindset. And the bright green is right there with Money Game toward the inside. That's Lenny B racing in fourth. Up on the outside, her sister is a Chubb. Crystal Pier, the gray, moves up toward the inside of horses. Now angles off the rail. Next in line, that is Scorpion Dancer toward the inside, and 3 wide, She Be Fierce passing the half-mile marker. On the front end, it's Foxy Joxy by a half. Money Game right there in second, followed by Magnificent Mindset. Crystal Pier moves up on the outside of Linny B. Then 4 lengths further back to She Be Fierce, and her sister is a Chub. And the trailer as they race into the turn is Scorpion Dancer. Round the bend they go. Foxy Joxy by a length. Money Game second. Crystal Pier, the gray, ranging up on the outside with a 3 wide bid. As they turn for a home, Foxy Joxy to catch. Crystal Pier rallies on the far outside. Money Game in between horses. Down toward the inside, her sister's a Chub. But here comes the gray mare. Crystal Pier rolling on the outside, right on by. It's Crystal Pier to the front and edging away. The battle is for second. Foxy Joxy trying to hang on. Her sister's a Chub on the outside. It's tight for second and third. Looks like Money.
It wasn't tight for the win as Crystal Pier, the gray mare, wins it for It's a Sin. If you didn't bet on Cintron, Alex Cintron for Karen McGee spotted this one perfectly. Karen's also the owner of that one. And the returns were 540, 320, 240. She Be Fierce gets up for second with Montañez, 380, 280. Foxy Joxy with Suarez, 320. Exacta was 27 bucks. The try, 97.40. 10-1 double, $53. The pick 3, 28.60. And that superfecta with the 5, 204.30. On we go to the lucky 7th, and it's the third turf race of the day, and it certainly could have been a stakes race. All these horses, just about all of them, have competed in stakes, a lot of them in graded stakes. Just a real good race here, the 7th at Delaware on this Thursday. Scratch the 2, Warrior of the Roses. Now Bungie, the little horse that comes down and whispers in my ear, he told me to tell you that he had a $126 profit last year. This year he finally decided to make his first pick of the year, and it was the 10 Ghost Hunter, who went off good odds, 10-1. So Bungie hoping to start off with a bang, and let's watch him go about a mile and a 16th on that firm turf.
Is set to go. And they're off. Western Reserve, as expected, shoots out of there, goes right for that lead off the chute. And we'll try and settle in there for Trevor McCarthy. Up on the outside is Ghost Hunter. Murad Khan is right there in between horses, and John Jones settles in toward the inside, racing in 4th. Oh, Dionysus gets away in 5th in a gap of 2 lengths to Ring Weekend toward the outside. Fellowship has the rail, followed by Second Mate, and the trailer is Golden Diamond as they race around the first turn. Opening quarter in 24 and 3, and it's Western Reserve on the front end by length. Murad Khan is right there in a good stalking spot second, then 2 lengths to John Jones on the inside. Up on the outside, it's Ghost Hunter. They're heads apart. A length further back to O Dionysus, followed by Ring Weekend. Fellowship has the rail. Then a length and a half further back to Second Mate. And the trailer still is Longshot Golden Diamond as they make their way down the Delaware backstretch. Trevor McCarthy and Western Reserve still showing the way by 3 parts. Murad Khan is right there, keeping him company in second. 2 lengths to Ghost Hunter. Racing in third. Toward the inside, it's John Jones. And a gap of 2 to O Dionysus, followed by Ring Weekend yet to get underway. Then Fellowship, Second Mate, and Golden Diamond. Not much has changed in the last half mile. They went the half in 49 and 3. And Western Reserve, Murad Khan, right now are going at it head to head. It's about 4 lengths further back to Ghost Hunter. O Dionysus trying to kick it in, followed by Ring Weekend. As they head for home, they're still dueling on the front end. Western Reserve and Murad Khan head to head. Murad Khan to the front by a half. Western Reserve is trying to kick it back. O Dionysus is bidding for the upset. On the outside, here comes O Dionysus charging to the front. O Dionysus will spring the upset, wins it by about a length and a quarter. Murad Khan getting second. Ring Weekend and Ghost Hunter.
O Dionysus gets the job done in a mild upset. Holy Toledo. Heavy in Toledo for Gary Capuano. Dale Capuano won today. Gary Capuano won today. Marathon Farms Incorporated. $28, $11.80, $5.40. Murad Khan with Caramano, $7.44.40. Ring Weekend with Prado, $2.60. There you see Bungie's first pick of the year, 4th. So he's 0 for 1, and he doesn't have a pick for Saturday. He's sulking already. The exact at $200.80. The try $787.20. 1-9 Mike Walsh double. I saw Mike here yesterday. $74.80. The pick 3 $528.80. And the pick 5 whopping $17,358 for a buck. And the super $1,755.70. Takes us to the 8th and final for the Arabians. And some familiar names here. We've seen a lot of these horses through the years. The favorite was Big Cork at 7-5. Here's the nightcap.
In there off. Jim Dandy to the rescue, breaks well. Macaw toward the outside. Rushing up, there goes Big Cork, showing his usual speed, and Big Cork to the front. Macaw on the outside of Jim Dandy to the rescue. Their heads apart in 2nd and 3rd. Then a gap of about 3 lengths further back to Kazoo. Chindaka's Express moves up on the inside, followed by Desert Honor and RB Hocus Pocus. Caught 4 wide there as they race into the turn. Big Cork on the front end by 1.5 lengths. Jim Dandy to the rescue, racing in 2nd, followed by Macaw racing 3rd. Chindaka's Express next in line, then RB Hocus Pocus looking to move up, and Desert Honor and Kazoo's drop back and out of it. Round the bend they race. Here comes Jim Dandy to the rescue, easing up alongside Big Cork. They've got 6 lengths on RB Hocus Pocus, who moves nicely in the 3rd, going after the top 2. Then comes Chindaka's Express as they turn for home. Big Cork well off the rail. Jim Dandy to the rescue, trying to go on by. Then a 3-length gap to RB Hocus Pocus, who rallies in 3rd, followed by Chindaka's Express and Desert Honor. It's Jim Dandy to the rescue, beginning to edge away. Jim Dandy to the rescue will win this one. The battle was for 2nd with Big Cork and RB Hocus Pocus. That's going to be tight for 2nd and 3rd. A photo there, then far back to Chindaka's Express.
And Jim Dandy to the rescue does it for Kirsten, as graceful as a swan. For Lynn Ashby, off to a good start for Cree Run Enterprises, LLC. $5.40, $3, $2.20. Hocus Pocus with Betancourt, 5 even, 3 even. Big Court with Bungan, $2.20. Exact to 15, the try 35, the double 118.80, the pick 3 144.10, pick 4 956.70, and the super 64.40 with the 1. And that takes care of the Thursday card. Well, we did 2.2 yesterday. What did we do today on an 8-race card? Not bad. Didn't make the 2, but we got $1,853,575. Hey, you know, Saturday, Justify goes for the Triple Crown at Belmont Park, and you can watch and wager on the Belmont right here at Delaware Park. And if you can't make it Saturday, and you come in here Friday to bet the basketball game, you can bet the Belmont card also on Friday here, advanced wagering. So don't forget the big chance to see if history will be made with Justify. So come on out to watch and wager on the Belmont. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.